Hi, so today tonight I'm feeling really alone and bored out of my wits. I just wish that I could really talk to somebody. Um, I'm on the verge of tears right now and like I'm going out of my mind, especially about tomorrow, because I'm so nervous about how tomorrow is gonna end up at work because I just don't want to deal with it anymore. And I can't wait to see their faces when I tell them I can only work part time. I mean, it's gonna take months, I get that, but you know, they're gonna be so disappointed, but I really don't care. Hire more people. One person they've hired since I've been there, and the rest of them were there before I came and they all quit. And that's not my fault or my problem. They're gonna have to deal with it, but whatever. They can't handle it, and I'm starting to not being able to handle it myself either. So, anyway, I don't know. I called. That was me. Sorry. I was throwing something, but anyway, I called the health insurance today to try to get the case manager. Nobody will help me. They said have your doctor do it, but that's like a 50-50 chance that I'll get somewhere. And tried that before and it didn't work. And so I'm really, really starting to get really upset with my doctor because it's not really a doctor, it's just like an NP or something, and she doesn't really do much. But anyway, because all of this this whole sleep apnea crap. Okay, and that's another thing. Okay, so I went to the ophthalmologist, and that's what he said. Like I had sleep apnea, blah blah blah. Lazy eye syndrome, whatever. So he said he would put a request in to my doctor's office so that I could see the ENT and get the sleep apnea test and everything, and that was in February. Mind you, I waited till June and they finally did it. And I had to email them and ask them why they hadn't done anything. So they finally did that, and of course, I had to wait for almost 2 months before I could see this guy. So I did, and the ENT said he couldn't see the lazy eye syndrome, I think it's called. That is part of sleep apnea. He said he couldn't see it. So I don't know if the ophthalmologist doesn't know what he's talking about, or the optometrist, or whatever the heck it is, doesn't know what he's talking about, or my ENT, or who doesn't know what they're doing. But anyway, so that was not good. And I'm just overwhelmed to the point of no return right now. It was my day off, and it was nice to just relax and not to have to do anything, but at the same time, it would have been nice to hang out with someone and go somewhere and do something fun or what have you. And I'm getting sick of just sitting around doing nothing and not talking to anybody and, stuff like that. So, And then I got all these health problems that are really starting to build up. And it's always like a domino effect. Like, if it's one thing that's wrong, then it's the next, then it's the next. And it all like spirals out of control, snowballs. And so, I don't know, I am scared to death about this weekend because I work 16 hours this week. And I just can't wait for it to be all over and done with, And, that's the thing, like I said, I'm the only one who works both Saturday and Sunday, 8 hours, both days. So 16 hours total, obviously. But anyway, and I don't complain and I don't say, oh, I can't work this day and I can't work that day. I'll put on the notebook, because we have a notebook that we use to request time off. I'll put, Sarah can't work until after 2 p.m. on this and that date, like, for example, the clothing drive, that's coming up again soon. So I hope and I pray people find a lot of clothes for their kids to go back to school, and winter clothing. I requested all this crap, bed sheets, and if we don't get rid of the bed sheets, they'll go to the SPCA. So I'm happy about that, but I don't know. It's just like one thing after another, and I can't help but think about this sleep test. And I'm not as concerned about it as I was, because I told you guys, I'll get over it, and I kind of did, but still, it's in the back of my mind. I can't help not to think about it, and not only that, but so many other things: the loneliness, the psychiatrist, the regular doctor, the disability, the work. There's just so many things that just, I know, and it kills me, and I'm getting to the point where I can't take it anymore, especially at work. There's no reason why you have to treat your employees so badly, and they can't even go to the bathroom. Are you kidding me? I hope I can get a good sleep tonight, because all this stuff is in my head, and I hope everything turns out to be okay, because I'm scared. I really am scared, like, I don't know. I feel so worthless, and I've had an idea in my head for a while, and I don't think that I ever would do this, but I was thinking about getting a tattoo on my back, or wherever. It says worthless. Hi, my name is Sarah and I'm worthless, or something. There's another word and I can't. Useless. But, and then I thought about using permanent marker and just writing that. And I don't know. If you really want to know the truth of how I feel, that's how I feel. Worthless. I can't get one thing done at work. Like, I'll start making that chicken salad, and it took me like 4 hours to make it the other day. There's so much chicken that needs to be chopped up. Plus, you need mayonnaise. Plus, you need the celery. And it took me 4 hours to chop that. And I don't know why, I don't understand why it takes me so long, but everyone else can do it in like half an hour. But anyway, I was making that chicken, and um that's when the customers started to hit. There were so many of them, one right after another, and it just like killed me. There's no way I was going to finish that, so I just left that in the fridge because there's no way I was going to be able to finish that. And the same thing when I make antipasta salad and a pesto. Yeah, I make that like there is no tomorrow. But it takes me like 5 hours, I swear to God. Whereas somebody else can do it in like an hour. And I don't know, it just takes a really long time, and it's so frustrating. The whole thing is so frustrating. And I don't know. I haven't heard back from that job. Maybe I should call them or, you know, check Indeed. Because there have been times where I've applied for a job and, like, I don't check my voicemail. And like I said, I don't really check my phone. So, like, if somebody calls me and leaves me a voicemail, you know, so there have been times when I'm on Indeed and people have called me for a job, and I didn't know about it until they emailed me and they say, you know, hey, I tried calling you. Are you still interested? And that was like 3 months ago. So, you know, by the time I look at that, and it's been 4 months, you know, there's not much I can do about it. But anyway, I better keep on that then. I don't know. I'm just upset tonight, and I'm dreading going to work tomorrow. I swear to God. You know, if I just wish I could tell somebody all of this, you know, and get it off my chest and just let everything fall into place. I swear. Like, it's so, everything is so demanding, and this is how it always is. Like I said, like with the medical problems, there's one medical problem, and then it leads to something else, and then it leads to something else. I mean, and it just spirals. Things get so crazy. I'm sorry I don't really have much else for you today. Not much happened today, except for me being emotional. I mean, maybe I should get back on the pills. I don't know. I really hate the side effects, and especially like when you first start. I really hate to go through that, but because I mean, it can take up to 6 weeks. To me, that's a long time, you know? And I don't know. And I still can't get over how, like, creepy it is for, like, people to be watching you during the sleep study. Like, to me, that is so creepy. But I don't know. I mean, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired from all of this stuff, and especially not from not having anyone to talk to and, stuff like that. And I can't believe tomorrow's the weekend already. It always seems to go by so quick. And then pretty soon it'll be the first of the month, and I really, really despise the first of the month because so many people on getting their government checks will be at the store, and I mean, it'll be crazy. There are so many people in this town who are on welfare or disability or SSI or what have you. This is a very poor part of this state, I guess. Everybody is on welfare. And honestly, they can't wait to get their check and spend it. They really can't wait to spend the money. So, on the first couple of weeks of the month, things are so crazy because people have money and then they spend all of it, and by the end of the month, we don't get as many people except for now, obviously, so except for yesterday. Yesterday was just like crazy, and I'm just terrified. I'm terrified to go to work because people are so rude, and they really are, and I swear to God, they don't have any manners anymore, and things just seem to heat up real quickly. They just don't seem to care anymore. How in the world I ever got to work in a grocery store in the busiest part of the grocery store, I'll never know. But oh my goodness, I hate myself for getting into this mess. I really do. I hate myself for not going to school and not studying and not, living up to my full potential and deciding to work at this place and, work with these people who are so rude and the whole 9 yards. I mean, anybody can do my job. I mean, it's not special. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. I'm an idiot and I do it, It's what really bothers me. I've had it up to here, Like, I don't think people understand to what length I go to, especially the people I work with, the managers or the supervisors or somebody like that. They're just so nonchalant and they couldn't care less. That kills me. It kills me inside because I thought, this place was better than that, but I guess it's not. Especially when somebody doesn't care. You know what I mean? Like, it kills me. I would really like to have a night out on the town with somebody, but that's okay. I mean, I don't know. I just, like, this is so hard, like, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna turn on my fans. I'm gonna definitely open up the window now that it's cooler out and put my window fan in and just try to get to bed. And I hope I do. And Wednesday is my doctor's appointment, and it's also when I am expected to hear back from the ENT office about my sleep study, because that would have been a week. So we'll see what is going on, but I'm scared, like, I'm reaching out for a hand to hold here and there's nothing, and I just feel so incredibly burdened.